Hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. We have reached Driftwood, a town on the Reaper's Coast, and, well, it's time to explore. It's gonna be a lot to explore.
This town looks peaceful enough. Let's find out if looks deceive.
Okay, bedroll, we can have that apparently. What else can we have over here? Repair hammer? Oh, definitely. Let's speak to Halder first. You're the first person I've saw, so hello.
Oh, we dwarves had a kingdom, and we will have it back. I won't always be sweeping, I'll be riding horseback. We dwarves had a kingdom, and a proud knight was I. I won't always be sweeping, for my kingdom I'll die.
Alright. Cool. See you later. Hello, Bull.
Heavens to Bessie, another one. More queer folk than commoners in Driftwood these days.
Thank you for recognizing that I am indeed quite exceptional.
Plain as day. Don't take hawk eyes to see you're as queer as a pear-shaped apple. Just look at you. Never saw an ugly mark like that on a pretty face like yours. I bet you ain't the fella that put it there. Anyway, tavern's just down the road. Can't miss it.
Why do you assume I'm headed for the tavern?
'Cause that's where all the queer ones go. Clanking dwarves, dozy lizards. I even saw him drag a void-woken down there in the dead of night.
Oh.
Don't know what's going on in that tavern, but it must be a freak show in there.
Okay. What does the other bull have to say?
Maybe I'm glad I ain't pulling carts of stinking fish round no more. But what's a beast to do if not pull?
Well, you should just enjoy your rest while you can.
How can a beast enjoy this, when he's no notion of what his future holds? I'll be spooked till I'm securely hitched up again.
Oh, alright then. Also, I'm not allowed to take anything. I'm not allowed to loot. It's all stealing. Oh no. Maybe this is hell. Maybe this is it where we're actually at. Okay. Anything up here I want? Ooh, things up the top. Yeah, there are things up here. Okay. There's things up on the other side as well. Ooh. Okay then. Right, so let's grab the nails. And then the nails. Yeah, I'm assuming we've read this cautionary pamphlet. Is it the same one? Yes. Okay. Well, we'll leave that then. Okay. I'll have that. Back down this way. Let's head down to the beach. Right. Down here. Let's get that shell. Well, if we can figure out how to do that. Nope. Okay. Get closer. Shell. Yeah, it seems to have problems with moving and then picking something up. Like, that seems to be a consistent thing the game just isn't very good at dealing with. Okay. Right. Along this way. Ooh. Love that. Love that. Love that. Hello.
I've enough strife trying to earn a bit of coin without having the likes of you eyeballing me as well.
Okay. What's this quest here? Magister Leadership in Driftwood. Okay, Magister Leadership in Driftwood. Magister Leadership in Driftwood. Magister Crusade? No? Interesting. I don't actually see that as one of our things, but I guess it's just something for us to look at.
That's it. The barrels and the chests.
On
the double.
What level are these guys? Level 12. Okay, maybe I'll give them a little bit of a, wide berth. We'll come back there in a bit. Hey, waypoint discovered. Also, this appears to be a place where we can do shopping. Oh my god, there's so many people to speak to. How about you?
We're lucky to stand in a town protected by Magister Raymond's wisdom. Without him, the Voidwoken would have turned this slum into a charnel house. He will be missed when he sails.
Okay, you don't have anything. I found a wrecked caravan outside the town.
Damn it. Magister Raymond wanted word in the caravan, but I had hoped the news would not be so grim. Report this to the Magister at the docks at once.
Oh, okay. Hello.
My word, but a pretty thing like you shouldn't look so exhausted. Perhaps you could use a touch of magic?
Ooh, what do you have for sale?
Have at it. Got yourself situated.
Oh, wow, that is a lot of books. Okay, first of all, offer all wares, which you can already match. What else have we got here? So, some of these... Wow, chain lightning. Yeah, we saw this one before as well. They're just a bit expensive for us right now. What's pressure spike? Condense all cloud surfaces in the area, deal air damage to enemies and douses fire. Okay, interesting. Nether swap. Make 2 characters switch places. One of the characters can be you. That's also intriguing. Teleportation. I think we already know teleportation on her. Also, we got Hungry Flower. We definitely don't have this one already. Oh, this one depends on summoning ability as well. Oh, in which case 100% no. Contamination. Earthquake. Creates 8 random oil surfaces around you and hits enemy characters. Okay. Yeah, Poison Wave. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Reactive armor. It seems a lot of the Geomancer ones cast around the user, which is not ideal for us actually. Yeah, this one depends on summoning level as well, which I don't care about. Fire Whip. Ooh. Decent blinded and burning. That could be cool. That one actually seems usable. Flaming Tongues. Protect you, immediately attacking approaching enemies. There's more stuff for like targeting people around you with this as well. Okay, it's a line of fire attack. Oh, and then we have the pyromancy one. Not pyromancy, polymorph ones, which are another one for Fane, actually. Okay. Not entirely sure if we need to... Ooh, resets all cooldowns. That's intriguing. I was going to say I don't know if we need this one, but reset all cooldowns is really good. Although his other source ability gives him a turn right now, which is obviously better. That's a huge number of buffs. That'd be really, really good for Lose. Yeah. Target 2 circular areas, swap surfaces and clouds. Interesting. Some of this is like really intriguing. I don't know whether we want to actually buy any of it yet. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to add gold to match and then we can... Oh, also those as well. Yeah. Add gold to balance, and then can I sell these to you as well? Yeah, add gold to match. Yeah, there we go. That seems fine. Oh, wait a second. Cancel this.
Yep.
First things first, mark these as wares. Next thing, equip this. There we go. Right.
Back for it. Got yourself sick.
Now I can go here, add these, and I can balance. He doesn't have enough gold for it now, though, which is unfortunate. Let's take these off. Yeah, there we go. Right, and then balance. Accept. Wonderful. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, let's see who else we've got here. Let's go this way. Hello.
Good day to you.
Okay, cool. Let's go for you.
Well, hello, stranger. Interested in Driftwood's finest catch?
You look down at the cart and see fish with flaking scales, tumours and, in one case, 3 heads.
I'm just browsing.
It's free to look. Just don't touch nothing unless you're going to make my purse jingle. Fair travels, friend.
Okay, I don't need any of that. That's fine. Hello.
A sturdy elf you are. Penny for a sick dog.
A glance at the dog's miserable face tells you it's sick, all right.
What's wrong with the dog?
What am I, dog's doctor? Dog's sick. Go on, kiss a penny for a sick dog.
Can I pet the dog?
Buddy, for a penny, you can sing him a love song and call him Mummy.
Okay.
Thank ye kindly. Any chance of another one? Penny for a sick dog and all that?
Okay.
Much obliged. Could I push you for one more? Penny for a sick dog, etc.
Okay.
Cheers. Can I trouble?
I'm gonna say no right now. Hello.
The dog lies there quietly, clearly in great pain.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here. Get lost.
What ails you?
Got a pain in the neck. And got a bad pain in the neck.
I'm gonna lay my hand upon its neck.
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat.
I'm gonna slide my hand beneath its studded collar.
Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls.
I can heal your pain, but you must trust me.
The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. Yet.
I'm gonna turn the collar inside out.
The dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is gone.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks. Think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude?
Who put the collar on you?
Master did.
Do you know what that means?
Huh? Wait a minute. Master hurted me? Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go now. But first, I have a thing I need to do.
He turns to his master.
You bad man, you!
Okay. Hello.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away.
I'm going to mention the dog's spiked collar and tell him he's cruel.
God damn it. That was my livelihood. Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it here.
I'll tell the people what you did.
You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to change your mind, could I?
For a penny.
Reluctantly, he throws you a paltry sum.
That's your lot. Go on then. Get lost, you freeloader. I'm working here.
Okay.
The carved figure is a resplendent sight in this ramshackle village.
I'm going to place my palm against the elaborate mosaic at its base.
Your touch creates a ripple across the mosaic, as if it were water and not stone. A comforting warmth spreads through you, starting at your fingertips.
Okay. And then that's just the waypoint. Alright. How about we speak to you?
Food prices these days.
Okay. It's fine. Hello.
Wars are brewing, my friend, and we may find ourselves on different sides, in which case prices will go up. Buy now while you still can.
I want to trade.
Special prices for you while we're still friends. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
Okay, let's see what you got here. So you sell... Ooh, some of the huntsman stuff. Do you sell the one I want? That's the question. Tactical retreat is the one I want. Yes, I want to buy that. That one I think would be really good for us. Especially as it sets hasted, which is a thing we already apply to ourselves. Is there any other huntsman stuff we need? I don't think so, no. Yeah, a lot of these require a ranged weapon, which is the main problem with it. But yeah, tactical retreat I'll take. Any warfare stuff that's interesting to us? Blitz attack. Now, blitz attack is interesting because it allows you to jump to a target, right?
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten
Okay.
eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Deflect a barrier. Projectiles that hit you are reflected back at the caster. This does not prevent the original effect, provides physical armor. So that might be better than fortify for us right now. Although fortify can be used on others, which was often the case for when we use it. But yeah, that could be better. Phoenix Dive. Oh, I really want Phoenix Dive. That's incredible. Yeah, we've seen others use it, and it's definitely something I want. Gain 10% damage boost for every nearby character or totem, including yourself. The more the merrier. Ooh. Okay. What's this? There's a two-handed sword. There's a one-handed sword. It's a reasonable damage increase, but it's not like, you know, it's not so absurd that I'm like, we have to have it. This one? It gives dual wielding, which I don't care about in the slightest. Magic lizard staff? Cleave damage. That's interesting on the staff, but surely that's only going to matter if you attack somebody in melee with it, which is not going to happen. Okay, a bunch of bows. Daggers. 1 finesse. 3 initiative. Ooh. Okay. I think this one's incredible. I think the Fiddler's Shiv is great. I'm kind of putting that in like a we might buy it column. Intelligence single-handed, poison. Intelligence, chance of igniting surfaces, silence, dodging, lifesteal. I mean, it's a lot of buffs. It's just not that impressive, actually. Like, I don't think that the difference is that much. Although single-handed doesn't matter for us, because single-handed doesn't mean you're using it in one hand. It means you're using it in one hand with an empty offhand. Or a shield, which is not the case for us with wands. Warfare Geomancy, useless for us because it has a finesse requirement. Intelligence Pyrokinetic on a helm. Oh no! Don't get fooled. That would be good for Fane, but Fane has a mask on, so we can't do that. Arrow Third Summoning. Oh, it requires finesse. Yeah. Interesting that quite a lot of these things have like finesse requirements on them. I'm wondering if it's randomized as in to the buff, so whether it's an implication that you should maybe put a couple points into finesse or something, even if you're a magic user. But the problem with that, right, is if you put a couple points in and you're not using a finesse weapon, maybe these are actually, you know what, these are for people who are using things like daggers and bows, but they're also then using like spells for other reasons, like they're summoning things, and in that case the intelligence doesn't matter if you're summoning something. So yeah, that might be it. Okay, what else have we got? Don't need that. This, it's a better shield, although no blocking chance. Yeah, it's okay. 1 point in polymorph is useless, because polymorph gives you a stat increase, but I'm assuming you don't get that if you have a temporary increase to polymorph. So, yeah, it doesn't really do anything, but some of the other things in there are pretty good. Oh, also bears the distinctive markings of the House of War, though, which is kind of cool. Okay. I think our current shield is pretty good, so we're not that worried about it. Constitution Hydrophysist and Necromancer. That could be good. Yeah. A bartering belt. It would be better than his belt. And he does barter. But you know what? If we're buying the bartering belt, absurdly, the best thing to do is this. Anything else? Oh, okay, not right now. Let's balance and accept. Leave. Then, equip the bartering belt. Nice. Mark as wares. It's already on him. That's fine. Then we're going to speak with him again.
Buying or selling? Capital.
Trading. Right, so now, when we trade with him, also going to add our wares to this. We're going to go Phoenix Dive. We're going to go Tactical Retreat. Dagger. Right, where were we? So these... Oh, these are just better. Yes, okay. So he should buy these, because he doesn't have any shoes. Don't care about that in the slightest. These... Con Retribution Arrow Thurge. I think I'm fine. I think this will do. Right. Cool. Right. And then leave. Okay, let's do some moving around and some learning. So you are going to learn this. Cool. You're going to learn that. These are for you. Nice, so he's got even more physical armor now, which is great. Those are now wares. And then you... Is this actually better? Let's have a look. It is better. But which one is it better than? So that's 13 to 15 on both of them, but one does a little earth damage. I kind of like the earth damage, honestly, so let's replace Razor. Yeah, let's replace Razor with that. Cool. And then this gets added to wares and sent to the Red Prince. Right. That's fine. Okay. Oh, yeah, I wanted to have a quick look. What's your... Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. It's fine. Hello.
More humans. Just what we needed.
Nothing. Okay. That's fine. Didn't even mean to speak to her with our current character. Hello.
Latest news! Fresh from the War Owl! Hear all about it!
Tell me the latest.
Many a latest, my friend. The war, the bishop, the queen. What tickles your fancy?
Tell me about the war.
Ain't looking too good for them lizards. Word is, the Divine Order's gonna hit the ancient empire and hit it hard. Don't need to tell you, of all people, them sauce-loving lizards don't stand a chance. Ain't no one left standing when you treat them to death, folk.
Tell me about the fate of the bishop.
7 savers. Stabbed in the back he was by them vile, low-born, treacherous seekers. Kill 'em all, I say. Do 'em like Magister Raymond did old Lady Seaver. That'll teach them traitors.
Wasn't that the name of our Meister?
I mean, they doomed us all, didn't they? The son of the Divine is dead. Gone. Who'll save us now?
Tell me about the queen.
Jolly Justinia, Queen of the Dwarves. Ha! Scourge, more like. Here's 20 or so noble gentlemen. No one knows what they did wrong, if anything, and she has them stripped and whipped all the way to the execution grounds. Didn't even give them the dignity of the sword. No, ma'am. Had them all hung. Real slow-like.
Technically, it should be had them all hanged, because for some reason it's specifically hanged when you hang someone, not hung. It's a little bit weird, but anyway, not to correct you. It's just something one fact I know, and I feel I have to bring it up every time it appears.
You ask me, and I say she's mad as a mink with its tail on fire. Queen or no queen?
Okay. Yes. Let me have a look. Is that not the person we're looking for? Not Riker. Where are we? I'm just trying to find the one where we're being sent. Mastering the source. Just trying to find where the name of this person we're looking for is. You know what? It might be on the map. Meister's house. Oh, that's useful. See, because I thought the Meister was called Siva, which is why I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound good if Siva's dead. But anyway, okay, so it's fine. Okay. Let's do a quick save. What else have we got here? We got another thing. We got kids down there, apparently. Have we spoken to you yet, Trader Bree? No, we haven't. Okay, let's speak to Bree.
You needing supplies? I'd stock up if I were you. It's madness out there. Never seen anything like it.
Okay.
Anything more?
Ooh, you sell necromancy stuff. Black Shroud. Cloud of cursed smoke, suffocating and blinding all characters within it. Interesting. Okay. And then these are summoning, which I really do not care about because I don't have any summoning. So we'll just ignore them. Healing ritual. Okay, sends a wave of healing to target another character. The wave travels to nearby allies, healing with each movement. Okay, that's pretty good. Anything else? Target ally enters a cryogenic stasis. Though incapacitated, they become immune to all damage and heal over time. Remove shackles of pain. Global cooling. Freeze all susceptible surfaces. So this one's the same as Fane's one for fire, except it's freezing. Okay. I think healing ritual honestly sounds like just a straight purchase to me. Add wares and balance. Yeah. Beyond that, I don't think we need any of them immediately.
Till later then.
I don't have enough money to buy them all, so it becomes very cutthroat as to what we actually buy. Ooh, wait a second. There we go. Send them over. Actually, wait a second.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Not wares. What we have to do is we have to combine the fire arrowhead. Also, wares. Wares. Where are we? So I'm looking for the... there we go. The arrow shaft. And the explosive arrowhead. Cool. That makes this an explosive arrow. Nice. Which we will then add to wares. Sort. Let's have a look here. Yeah, send to the Red Prince. Send to the Red Prince. Wonderful. Just trying to reduce our weight a little bit. We have a ton of stuff on us. It's actually a problem. Okay, where's Red Prince?
I'm all right.
Where's in Red Prince? Anything else? Yeah, I don't know where most of our weight is. It could be in this bag full of books. I guess we could move the bag full of books to, like, I don't know, close for now. I need to sort out this. I need to sort out what we're doing here. That's okay. Right. Hello. Oh, it's a Silent Watcher. Okay. So we could go and speak to the Magisters and tell them about the caravan, I suppose. Yeah, if they attack us, I might reload, but we'll see. Okay.
You too, Julian. Show 'em how it's done, man.
Hello.
Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. I'll not lose another day to the tide. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's breath.
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
I'm going to look over his ship and ask him where he's going.
I'm going nowhere right at this moment. Nowhere since something crossed my path and oh so very sharply piqued my interest. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods?
Hey, we can, because we did a quest earlier, we can do this. Hold on, I saved your cousin Mary from Voidwoken. I'd appreciate some respect.
Respect? Try rancor.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
Intolerable. What have I done to deserve such hostility?
Oh, no, that won't do at all. Innocence is a mask that doesn't fit you. I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a sauce hound yapping at my side. There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current of filth, that is to say, sauce. Best convince me I was mistaken.
How dare you suggest such a thing? Lady Dallas didn't seem to smell a current of filth last time I dined with her in Fort Joy.
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. No doubt a trustee of Dallas is champing at the bit to see some action. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters. But they do.
I'm intrigued. Tell me about these dwarven troubles.
Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that role. There are rats among them, dancing to their rat queen's tune. I've need of a rat catcher.
Make your point. If I'm to accept the role of rat catcher, I'll need more concrete information.
Of course. I must depart post-haste, but Julian here will stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask and he will answer.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you. Dallas.
Oh.
Like I said, Julian is staying. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
I'll shake his hand and say I'll look into the trouble with the dwarfs.
How very heartwarming. One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like you may run into troubles with them. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little faces. My signature will placate them without fail, I assure you.
Oh, this was very good to speak with this guy then.
Adieu and good luck. The Lord Dread awaits. The use of the gallows I pass on to you. The time has come, my
Hey, okay.
We set sail.
So, while suspicious of us, he asked us to work for him against local dwarven criminals. Okay, let's have a little read. As authorized by his honor, the White Magister... Wait a second.
Left behind like a dog.
Oh, okay, cool.
Summon curses upon that shit.
Raymond, with the blessings of Dallas at the bishop's right hand, the reverence of Alexander, son of the late divine, this writ permits the possessor to access areas and information necessary to the fulfillment of the divine order's commands. No further permission shall be requested nor provided. And very vague as well. That's an incredibly useful thing. Okay. Hello.
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
Okay.
You, the so-called friend of Dallas. I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth it.
Your superior told me to report to you.
Yes, I am very much aware. Wasn't my damned head that hit the floor back there. Now answer me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late and I'm beginning to worry something might have gone wrong.
I did.
By the bishop's bones, you saw it. Out with it, woman. What happened?
Ooh, what are we going to say? I'm going to say the place was littered with dead magisters, sorcerers, and dwarves.
Dwarves? Now pox on those bearded devils. Raymond, that old goat, always suspected there's more to the Driftwood dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but I think he may be right. Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove.
I wish I could replay that line, because that is a unique way of saying dwarven. Because it was like Dwarvian. Anyway, I like it. Okay. Why do you, Raymond and you, suspect the dwarfs to be the culprits?
They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure. And hard workers, too. Half of them are their queen's spies. Her eyes, her ears, her poison-pouring hands. You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely. A tyrant and a master strategist to boot.
This guy, he says words weirdly. I kind of like it, but it's very odd every time he says one. If I'm to prove these accusations, I have to know where to start looking.
There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man of being a spy for his queen.
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the west of Driftwood.
It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working in behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be handsomely rewarded, I assure you.
I probably know enough for now.
In that case, go forth and let the hunt commence!
Alright. Rise of the Dwarves. Is that a new thing for us? Aye, I think it is. Okay. Cool. Okay. There was something else I was about to do and I've completely forgotten what it is. Yep. Never mind. We will, wait a second or two. Got it. Okay. I need to change his amulet back. Knew there was something else I had to do. It was just in the back of my head. I'm like, there's something here. I don't know what it is, but there's something. Alright. Okay. I do like how Fane runs through every bit of poison so you can get the healing. It is a little weird. Does this have anything cool?
You'd swear the shark was smiling at you.
Okay. Weird. Get bean in nose. Whoa. Okay, that was stealing. I almost started stealing. Alright. This? Let's have a look.
Joe's gone a bit long now.
Hello.
Hello, missus.
The little boy looks at you. He picks his nose.
You be careful. My daddy's a magister. No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies round here.
Well, that's nothing. My daddy is a god, probably.
They stare at you in disbelief. Then they start laughing.
You're weird.
What do you expect to see staring at the water?
We're waiting for our friend. He went for a swim. He'll be back soon.
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
Fort Joy?
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's going to find his mum and bring her back.
Was your friend's name is Joe?
Cool. How did you know that?
Mrs., have you seen our friend Joe?
Tell them the truth about Joe. They have to grow up sometime.
Oh, okay. We're getting input.
The truth hurts, but they'll get over it.
Kids are resilient. Tell them the truth.
All three of our companions are like, tell them the truth. Alright kids, it's time you heard the truth. So here's the thing. Joe was eaten by a shark.
The horror grows on their little faces.
No, that's a horrible thing to say. I bet it wasn't Joe. I bet it was someone else's leg in that icky shark.
Well, I ate the leg and I have his... Probably shouldn't tell them that.
She bursts into tears, then looks from you to her and back again, then starts crying too.
I'm gonna kneel, hug both children to me and tell them it's going to be alright.
After a moment, the crying subsides. Ben and Harriet snuggle into you.
So where's Joe?
Joe is with his ancestors in the Hall of Echoes. I'm gonna omit the word hopefully.
It's okay to say you don't know. You don't have to make stuff up.
I think we should go home. Come on, Ben. Thanks, lady. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Mr. Lady Missus.
They skip away, still children, but now, somehow, older than before.
Oh, and we get a reward. I mean, that's worth the most. Sure. It's fine. A fish. A fish. We're smelly now for stealing the fish. More fish. Beehive. Oh, I got money out of the beehive. Oh. Didn't realize there'd be money in the beehive. Okay. Was Molly the dog? Okay, Molly. Catch up with you in a second. Just continuing to loot. I have too much to carry. Okay. Is there anything I can maybe put down? Well, these can go to the Red Prince. That's not going to be any weight save, though. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yes. Why is one pumpkin weigh 1 and one weighs 0.2? Oh, because that's only part of a pumpkin. I see. I see. Well, that makes perfect sense. Still doesn't solve our weight issue. I do have 22 nails on me. Do you think that's enough? I have 2 bedrolls. One of these needs to be weighers and then sent to the Red Prince. Also, I got another repair hammer, didn't I? I definitely remember picking up another repair hammer. Now, can I see it at all? Yes, there we go. Split. And send to the Red Prince. I solved my weight issue? I have. Wonderful. That's it solved forever. Hello.
Hackles raised. The dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
What are you barking at?
There's something not right, and that's wrong. It's under the house thing there, and it's bad. I can smell it.
Everything. Well, I trust your instincts. I'll look into it.
You be careful now. What's under there smells real bad. It smells evil.
There's evil under the building. Okay. Can I go under the building? No. Okay, well. How am I going to get to this evil? I don't entirely know. Okay. Cool. Anyway, back in here. So, we've explored to here. I think we should go to the Meister's house, because that's where we were told to go. And it seems like we should go there before we discover too much more. Right. That would make sense to me. Why is there... Oh, that's fine. There was blood there to start with. I was like, was that blood new? No. It was not. Oh, alternative way into town? Just look at the map here. Yeah, it's a way to sneak into town, I think. Ah. Okay. So if you can't get past the guards, you can sneak in that way. I'm an idiot. Okay, the fish are going to live on Fane for now. At least some of them are. And I'll sort it between episodes. Right. Hello, Elizabeth.
You can't go in there, missus. The Meister isn't home and the Magister's locked her house up for her. They was very angry about it. They said mean things about the Meister and they left a mess. A big one.
Do you know the Meister personally?
She's my friend. She was one of the Magisters once. She was very high up. She used to look for god people and help them. But then she stopped that and just stayed in the house all the time. She used to play with me, but then the Magisters took her away, they did. They took her outside the village. I'm not allowed outside the village.
Where do you think the Meister is?
She looks around theatrically to see if there's anyone listening.
When the wind blows from over the stream, I can hear the Meister. I can hear her crying.
She gives you a look of the darkest meaning. Then she takes a deep breath, puts on a happy smile, turns, and skips away.
Okay. Also, while I remember, gonna ditch throwing knives for that for now. Okay, and then let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I thought that was a thing that was there, but no, it's fine. Let's do some moving. Something like that seems fine. Okay, cool. Well, I can just let myself in, right? Because even if they see us, like, I've got a letter saying we're allowed in. I'm just checking if there's another route in. Don't think there is. Oh, note. Can I read the note on the door? No. I could pick the lock, I suppose. Pick the lock. Oh, quick save. Oh, quick save. Pick the lock. This lock can't be picked. Really?
The door has been sealed shut. The Magisters have nailed a notice to the door.
Let's lean in and read the notice.
The notice reads, "Warning, do not enter. Crime scene. Meister Siva has been accused of conspiracy, murder, and high treason. She shall hang by the hands at the farmlands gallows until trial."
Oh, okay. So we definitely, yeah, we got the name right.
Anyone found trespassing on these premises before her trial concludes shall be charged as an accomplice and will share her fate. You notice that the message is signed Magister Raymond in the name of Dallas Most Holy.
Ah, they think that'll stop me? I'll break the seal and enter the house. Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, I have permission.
This place has seen better days.
Okay. Close that. Okay. T is for troll. We take a powerful awakening is updating here. Oh, there we go. That's where it said Siva in here. Right. I got something made a noise. Okay. It's fine. Add to where, send to the Red Prince. I keep hearing that noise. Oh, it's the button. I see. That's okay. So, an empty bottle we'll have.
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
Button. Cool. Okay. Ook. 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 And that. Okay. Grab the apples. Okay. Origins of Lucian. Not anything there. Let's have a look at this. It's just a broom. Okay, shovel. This one. Ooh. Unidentified amulet. What is it? Bartering and perseverance. Hey, it's a new amulet for you to replace your old one. In fact, this one might just be better than your warfare amulet. Yeah, okay. Cool, and that means that this one and this one are added to wares. Now I need to go into this, runes, stick this in here, insert, crit, movement, magic armor, accuracy, vitality. Probably magic armor then? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Right. Just need to do some moving around here so that things don't... what I was trying to do there is avoid things filling into that spot. Okay. Cool. This? Oh, we got a stove. I should make some dinner while we're here. Meaty stew. Right, grab that. A bowl. I'm not going to pick up the bowls. Also not going to pick up the... Okay, I was going to say I'm not going to pick up the cups, but I did. Alright, let's stick that down here. Alright, let's make some dinner. Food. Actually, you know what? Let's read the books in case one of them is a recipe book. Pixie dust. Grinding bones, grinding crush. Crush them skulls, breaking squash. Bones to ashes, skulls to dust. This magical recipe to song and trust. Find the flower, pick and tear, grind the star-like flower head. Plant and petals, grind to dust. This magical recipe to song and trust. Mix me bones, mix me dust. Stir the bones and and stars to pixie dust. Blown runes, charm betwixt. This magical recipe ends like this. I think we might have read that one. Tales of the Seven Gods. We've read that one. Feasts of the Four. Behold the mighty heroes of Driftwood and the feats from which we owe them our thanks. Garrick, a human who slew the necromancers preying upon the dead of the Stone Garden. Bromley, a dwarf who defeated the demons that plagued the great woodlands. Vidya, a lizard who subdued the strange beast that arose from the primordial caverns east of Driftwood. Hala, an elf who defended the farmers who feed Driftwood against pitiless bandits. They are mortal through their deeds. Their implements of victory shall rest where they slew their enemies. Okay, sounds like a quest. That's going to go in here. It's going to go in here. That's Feast of the Four again. Right. Son against Father. We've read this one many times. It's the same one that we've already read. There was great need then. Unfathomable dark forces so great the seven themselves could not hold them at bay, began to gather like storm clouds over our great realm. And so they made a decision. They would put their differences, their rivalries, their pride aside and join a single avatar, one who could unite power into a single almighty force of order and good. Lucian was chosen from among those summoned. Lucian the worthy, Lucian the holy, 7 times divine he was, and yet still he fell. We might have read that one before. I think we've read quite a few of the books before. Okay. We've read that one. Yep, that's on Idols of Rebirth. We have the recipe. T is for troll. The term troll behavior refers to the way trolls live their lives, from killing and feeding to roaring and courtship rituals. Once you've begun to identify the trolls in your local meadows and caves, your next step is to find out how they behave. Luckily, this book is here to help. All trolls make for formidable foes, not just due to their size, but due to their talent for health regeneration. A half-dozen adventurers could spend many a minute slashing away at a troll, only to make nearly a permanent mark upon it. Some adventurers insist that burning or poisoning may prevent a troll from regenerating. Imagine their surprise when a troll wields those same skills against them with no apparent harm. This is because some trolls are weaker than others against certain elements. Virulent trolls will use poison freely, but are adverse to the sun and keep the shadow. They're vulnerable to fire, which is just as well. You'll need a torch when searching for them. Blazebone trolls are eternally thirsty and thus tend to congregate near rivers and ponds. Use poison on them if you wish to halt their healing capabilities. Amphibious trolls can breathe both under and above water, but prefer clean, fresh air, given how quickly their tender lungs fill with fog and smoke. Behavioural notes. Death fog kills most living things instantly, but trolls may actually develop immunity with mild, prolonged exposure. If you encounter such a beast, they may be harmed only when a curse is applied to the appropriate attack method. Trolls are typically omnivorous, but many are known to develop a taste for humanoid flesh. These creatures often lose their weaknesses entirely, though as constructs of flesh and blood, they are not indestructible. Okay, that seems like a very useful book on trolls. Alright. Quick save. I'm assuming that if I chuck like 15 fish in here, I can make 15 dinners. Nope. What about if I chuck 1 fish pie dough in here? Aha! Got fish pie. What if I chuck in a boiled potato? Okay. That's fine. Anything else in here? Nope. Let's go downstairs. Right.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you.
Rotate it to the left?
The dial turns freely under your fingers. You give it a couple of spins, yet nothing happens. If this is a battle of wits, it looks like the stubborn lock's winning.
I'm going to take my leave.
We should find the Meister. Malady seems to think she could help.
Okay, well, that's a pretty big hint. I'm also going to press the button and close the door. Oh, it doesn't close. That's fine. Okay, out we go. Close it behind us. So the Meister should be over here somewhere, I would assume. Based upon description, she should be here. So, let's go and see. Also, maybe look for these lost eggs at the same time. Right. Just checking all the containers, because obviously we might get a lucky find on a container, which then gives us a super piece of equipment. Yeah, or a cooking pot that I'm not going to pick up. That we can also find. Okay. Back this way. And let's cross over the river. Right. So that's where we came in. So we're actually good to just go north from here.
Come now.
Oh.
Is this really...
I'll be the Meister.
necessary?
Hello. Wait, let's get rid of the thing saying that we're picking up loot. Hello.
A Magister guard approaches. Behind her, on the gallows, 2 lizards. One in a Magister uniform hangs dead from her neck. The other hangs from her hands, still alive.
Okay.
Step away from the prisoner, elf!
I'm going to ask about the dead lizard Magister hanging from the scaffold.
That's internal order business. You'd do well to leave it alone. Let's just say Zeus and there was of help to sorcerers, and leave it at that.
I'm going to set the prisoner free. You'd be wise to look the other way.
You're going to... what, now?
Well, you can set the prisoner free yourself.
She betrayed Alexander. I'd sooner die than free her.
I'm going to hold up the writ that Magister Raymond gave me. I've got permission to free her.
Never know what that guy wants next. Fine. Have fun.
Well, that worked. Okay. Hello.
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discoloured. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Welcome to Driftwood, God-woken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done. Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if your master had just ordered you to fly. Whatever fits your purpose, my dear.
I'm going to undo her restraints.
Be quick about it. Who knows when that Magister might return?
Let's slice through her restraints and help her down.
God's teeth, it feels good to move again. Now, best scurry off before that Magister wanders back. Meet me at my home in Driftwood, and we can see what you're made of.
Cool. Okay. Well. Alright, well, let's let her go. I'm going to look for these eggs next. Whisperwood. We'll have that. That doesn't look good for them being chickens at the end of the day. Right, grab that. Grab that. It seems very bad.
There's one unaffected egg behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance.
One unaffected egg, is there? Oh, all the way back there. I see. Alright, how am I going to handle things? I could haste myself here. Let's do this. And stab.
Greet the Reaper for me.
Okay. I guess I should just do this then. Okay. That didn't quite kill them. Buff everybody. Oh, also, take this off the bar. Right. That's fine. Don't have anything else I want to cast, so that's okay. Okay. Charge. And spin. Cool. Fireball. Followed by blowing them up with fire. Oh, that's a big guy. Followed by peace of mind. Okay. Okay. She gets to go first. That egg's probably about to die on Los's turn. So let's jump here and stab. Then again. Okay. It's flying away. That's okay. She's okay. Right, maybe that one, because that will kill it, and then 2 here. Nice, and then maybe just one of those. Okay. That, and probably just hit it. Okay, it spawned. That's fine. What's that do per thing? So probably that plus 2 of those. Nice. Followed by impalement. Nice. Even with all of our jumping, we've actually ran out of moves. That's interesting. Okay. Run up and stab. Okay. So Laura is now taking extreme amounts of fire damage, but that's okay. You've cursed us. That's fine. Nice. Go over here. Let's just do a little heal. Right. Now we'll just chill. Okay. Grab the shell. Right. Grab what you've got there. Nobody's used their source yet. Okay. Grab the shell.
Rubbish.
And peeper. Grab it.
There you are, little egg.
Okay. Heal. And now we can level up. So, I'm going to go memory wits on this level up. I'm also then going to give you a point in... Was I doing a second point in the Huntsman? Probably not, right? No, it was like Scoundrel or Necromancer, probably. Yeah, let's... Or dual wielding, I guess, gives me extra dodging as well. It could be a dual wielding turn. Level 3 Necromancer, though, is kind of the level we need for all abilities we have available right now, so we'll grab that. I'm definitely between Persuasion and Lucky Charm. I get 3 Lucky Charm from gear. Okay, give me a Lucky Charm then. That's fine. Okay. Next up, Red Prince. Memory. Wits. Leadership's giving him a minus... He's getting a -1? Where's he getting a -1 from? Is it the helmet, maybe? It's the helmet. Okay, that's fine. It's not the end of the world, though. It's kind of at the level he needs to be. With it. I don't really need any other skills on him. He's kind of got what he needs. I guess if you get Perseverance high enough, after you get stunned, you could just come back with all your armor. That's kind of an interesting idea. Maybe I just grab... Oh, maybe more leadership is not bad. I mean, also, a singular point in Retribution actually is incredible. You know what? I think I take 1 point in Retribution. The reason is, this means that enemies will then be doing 5% damage to themselves, right? Every time they attack. While if you don't have it, they do 0% damage to themselves. So it just gives you a little extra damage. Yeah, I think that's actually really good to take a singular point in and no more, right? So it means it's activated. Same kind of thing with Perseverance. It's good to take a singular point in, because then it gives you some armor back. This one does some damage. I think that's actually valuable. And then obviously we take another point in bartering. It makes sense. Yeah. You, Thievery. We can do it that way around. Memory, Wits, and yeah, I guess I increase your pyrokinetic one. That's where you get most of your damage from right now. Here, Lore Master, although we don't need it to be that high, but Lore Master I think is fine. May get our telekinesis eventually. That might be the play. Memory. I think you take 2 points in memory. Okay. And then... I don't know what you need. Did you have a spell that I'm waiting for? No. Oh, you had a spell that we were waiting for, didn't you? Necromancy 3. Aha. Did I take Necromancy? I did. Hey, I forgot I had this spell, but we can learn it now. Cool. Right, you. No spells needed. I don't think you need multiple points in Necromancy. Yeah. I don't know. You kind of do most of your damage with Hydrophysist, and it does more healing, so that makes sense. I mean, it also could make sense to give you a single point in Perseverance as well. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take that singular point. I might start doing that across our characters. Just a single point in Perseverance. Just so that they get some shield back. Because the moment they have some shield, then they're immune to like the water stunning them and all sorts of things, even if it doesn't do damage. So, yeah, I think that's good. Right. Let's go back this way. Level are we? We're now level 10. Okay, cool. Right, over here, and then back to the farm. Right. All the way over. And presumably we're going to speak to Big Marge.
Baby's gone! Stolen eggs! Stolen and gone! Help, 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 help!
I found the eggs, but they were transformed into Voidwoken.
Transformed! Not a chicky baby anymore! All gone! All gone for good!
Here's the egg I rescued.
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly.
Shh, little beaver baby, Mama's here, warm and here with you again.
She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Thank you. Oh, ah!
Ooh, well, thank you very much. It's behind the coop, apparently.
I've spotted something.
Alright, I guess I'll dig it up. I was going to use the red prints, but I already clicked. It's a ruby. Alright. I mean, thanks, I guess. Rio. I mean, the thing that's more interesting is that we got the XP for doing it. Although 5,000 XP isn't going as far as it used to. We need 300 and... sorry, 130... Let me try this again. We need 139,000 XP. I just saw the 3 and my brain broke. I was like, numbers, they don't work anymore. But, hey, 5,000 XP is not nothing, I suppose. And we're about to get a bunch more over here as well. Right. I do like how out of place the huntsman abilities look compared to the rest of it. We've got dark, we got kind of purples, we got reds, we got black, and then we got green. What did I just pick up? Flower pot. Okay, I don't need the flower pot. Hello.
The Meister's back! The Meister's back! She doesn't feel like playing, but...
Okay.
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
What is it I need?
In your case, more than I suspect, man, god or even reptile can provide. However, we must soldier on. It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
So have they removed her ability to be able to use source?
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul.
My deepest self is a place of tumbleweeds and silence, but if there's powers to be gained there, why not?
Quite.
Okay. I'm going to cautiously ask what happens next.
We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Perhaps you have noticed the safe in the floor. You will find it just beside the wall bed.
Yes.
Kindly enter the
The
combination.
stone door remains just as it was when you last saw it, rigid and...
Okay. She wasn't telling us it yet.
The remains just as it was when you last saw it, rigid and unmovable. Only the rotary dial crowning it can be persuaded to stir.
Interestingly, we now have the outlaw thing that allows us to try and open it, but let's just do the safe combination.
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand, God-woken.
Okay. Well, I mean, obviously we're going to loot the whole thing, but, you know, let's just...
Feel free to look about while I catch my breath.
I will feel free to look about. Yep. Try not to break anything. Okay. Do what we can. What about this? And this. An orange. Ah. Okay. Well, that's a lot of stuff you've got in here.
Rooms, weird contraptions. This place is an alchemist's dream.
Source orb. Ooh. Been looking for those for a while. Okay. Books. We'll have a look at this. Vial. Firestorm grenade, obviously. A little over our weight limit currently. Wooden figurine. I'll take the ink pot and quill. Kind of hoping it would tell us what these are if I hover over them. Black fabric dye? Now, forgive me if I'm wrong. You are actually able to use that to dye things, right? So if I was to take my hat and the black fabric dye... No. Okay. Maybe you can't do it for the special equipment, but... Okay. I think you can use it to dye things. Okay. Fine, we'll have this too. I'm so far over our weight limit that I'm just like... Okay, we'll have this, we'll have this, we'll have this, we'll have this. Book. Okay. Ingredient cupboard.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order.
Alright, thanks, I guess. Rhymes of the Scribe. Oh, I'm now so far overweight that I can't move, I see. Where's red prints? That bowl can just go in the ground. I can move again. A little bit. Empty bottle. Bottle of swirling mud. Okay. Read. Yep, that's the one that we've already read. On Source Orbs, Part 3. Most powerful scrolls are made from Source Orbs. These source skills that you can cast at will, without requiring a source. One example is start writing a scroll as you would write any pyrokinetic scroll, with something sharp, but use a Source Orb as an ingredient. Epidemic of Fire scroll. Ooh, okay, book. In this tome, Hubert the historian assembles the bulk of what is still known to the larger world about the infamous Brachus Rex, and creates a lightly drawn portrait that feels somewhat incomplete, but also carries a ring of truth. Brachus was once a fine human being and a noble ruler, but his greed overtook him and he became corrupted. There's mention of Cassandra, his twin sister, from whom Brachus did unspeakable things, or to whom Brachus did unspeakable things, stealing her life force that he may live forever. Unfortunately, these crimes saw him arrested by source hunters, hanged until dead, and his body thrown into a well. I told you it was hanged. Anyway, rumour abound that this was not the end, but Hubert can confirm these outlandish tales, exciting as dramatic as they are. Until Hubert can confirm these outlandish tales, exciting as dramatic as they are, he refuses to add them to his chronicle. Okay. Any other books? Was that the same book I just read? Nope. This is a book of songs and sonatas written by the great bard Kirill, the greatest composer known to both living and undead. One song in particular catches your eye. The springs mix with the rivers, and the rivers with the sea. If the waters may duly merge, then why not you with me? Oh. Okay. And we've read this one as well. Yes. Okay, so that can go in here. That can go in here. That can go in here. And that can go in here. Alright, let's do a little sort. Yes, what have I got that weighs a lot? That weighs 7. Well, those can currently sit on the red prints. And those can also sit on the red prints for now. Wonderful. Okay, let's continue exploring. Cup of oil. I'll have that.
Junk.
Not junk. Earth essence. What's this? It's a light. Wonderful. Earth essence. I think we have one of those. Notes on Godwoken Ascendancy. Read those in a minute. Treatise on Humanity. We'll have that. Okay. This one. Hey, a bottle of beer. Hey, we got a ring. Nice. And Medusa Head skill book. Okay. Well, that can go to Fane. And the ring is... Wits, Warfare, Geomancy. I mean, that could be you. Spare than your Warfare ring, yeah. To replace that, add to wares, send to the Red Prince. Treaties on Humanity. Why the 7 gods exist, not now, nor ever have. Gods, ha, fairy tales, phantoms, what more? Who can mistake the mysteries of nature for the hand of a ghost? The bounty and beauty of nature, it seems foolish to assign this wonder to some unknown and unknowing entity. Some may request that I cast my mind's gaze not upon the lilies of the field, but upon the soul of a man and the higher beasts. But this I submit, that I have inspected the inner workings of men, beasts living and dead, and I found no soul, only squirming red bleeding purple. There was no god in those private chambers. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll read notes on God-woken ascendancy. Meister Sivet instructs me to record my research before I conduct any experiments regarding God-woken ascendancy. The ritual itself is quite simple. Place a single piece of black root in the ritual bowl. Draw blood with obsidian lancet, your own is most convenient, and sprinkle it on the root. Set a flame to the bowl and its contents. Ensure you have sufficient source. Inhale the resulting smoke. Beyond that, nothing is known. The ingredients for this ritual are not rare per se, but may be difficult to procure. I'm fortunate Meister's source fountain never runs low, so it's simple to gather source. Blackroot, however, is another matter entirely. The roots grow in the forest to the northwest of Driftwood. It produces no poison or thorns to guard it, but all manner of creatures stalk these trees. It is wise to quickly grab what one needs and then return. I pray that my experiments here pave the way for future scholars, or, should I succeed, to allow any to be equals of Godwoken. Apprentice to Leech. Okay. What happened to Apprentice to Leech, though?
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Also, oh, she does have things to trade. Oh, she has very many things to trade. Okay.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
Frankly, I don't. Is it like being a princess in a golden dress riding a unicorn?
Sarcasm, my girl, is not one of the 7. No, becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races. The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use her power for anything else.
Well, I'm already thinking about what I could do with such power.
Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard, sauce in the glowing fountain, ritual in the tome by the bookcase, even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Your cuts look pretty bad.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
Well, I'll get started immediately.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the Cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Okay. Examine. I just wanted to see if there's anything we can see here. Nope. Okay.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order.
I'll look for the materials I need to complete the ritual.
After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and drudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
Okay. So can I use the book like this? So, place a single piece of blackroot in the ritual bowl. So, do I combine? Maybe I combine? Ritual bowl. Black root. Okay. Draw blood with obsidian lancet and sprinkle it on the root. So would that be... This is, I think, meant to teach you about crafting. A little bit. Is that this? Do I just use this? How do I get the blood onto the thing? Sprinkle it on the root. How do you draw blood with the knife? Well, I guess what you could do is you could put the root on the ground. And then use. Oh, wait, that would be it, right? Yeah, wait, pick up. Never mind. I was thinking that what was going to happen is it would cause a blood puddle and then it would land on the ritual root. No. Now what you do is you combine those. Right, so now I have the bloody ritual bowl. Also, I haven't looted this. No. Alright, cool. Set flame to the bowl and its contents. Well. See if I have a... Oh, incinerator control valve. Then inhale the smoke. Wait, and it says inhale the smoke and then they don't know what happens next, right? Beyond this, nothing is known. Okay. So this one is obviously put the ritual bowl here. Quick save. Do it. Go into the smoke.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Hold the fumes in our lungs, ignoring the thumping in our head.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Deepest recess of my soul. But it looks like the Hall of Echoes.
Alright. Ooh. There's places I can go. Like up here, apparently. Around here? Definitely implies there are spots you can go over this way. Looking at the map, anyway. Or over here. I just feel like we should have a look around. Like, if there's extra areas, we should have a look at them just in case there's things in these extra areas. Don't think there is, but, you know. If there was something and I missed it, well, that'd be unforgivable. Anyway. Let's head up here. Oh, it's us. Hello.
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
Sabil, come closer, so that you may see me, as I truly am.
Okay.
Look me in the eyes.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes, shine brightly. Speak the spell and see.
You learn Spirit Vision. Cast the spell regularly to reveal a hidden world of ghosts lingering in the mortal realm. Ooh. Alright, that's cool. As the implication I should do it now?
Gone is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Tis Endelius in all his spectral glory.
You know me, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful, and now I've come to seek some power in return. Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Tis Endelius nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god.
Dying? Well, I'm going to tell him not to be so dramatic. Gods are immortal, after all.
Immortality is only permanent, my dear girl. Until one day, it simply ceases to be. The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
I'm going to smile at him with mock sweetness and remark, how the tables have turned since first you met.
Don't you be impertinent, girl. The tables turning is not a victory, but a bitter stalemate at best. You must realize, Sabine, that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the Void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension.
Well of Ascension? I once read it was the fabled birthplace of gods.
It most certainly will be. The Well of Ascension is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen. That is where the road to divinity leads, and you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Why is it so important that I should win? Surely the rise of any new divine is the Seven's aim.
There you touch upon the very heart of the matter. The Void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it. Only she who claims everything will be everything. The Void's doom. This world's liberator.
What will happen to the other gods if I do this?
It's very simple, really. They will either bow to you, or be undone. But of course that is what they are saying to their own God-woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them. Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One, at the expense of all others. So make no mistake, Sabine. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods. Their blood on your blood-red hands. But don't let that dismay you, for these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin, and your loved ones, and the world they live in.
What about the other races?
They will be at your mercy, which is vastly preferable to you being at theirs, wouldn't you agree? So fret not, but revel in the promise of the lake. I will lead you there when you are ready, when you've become a true master of the Source, and speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a God-woken can, and wield its most powerful spells.
Well, if I'm to become a master of Source, then surely there is no better tutor than you.
Coarse laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, Sabine. But if all I had to do was give, you would long ago since have received. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first, you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, you may return to me here.
I would have thought you were a master of the Source yourself.
And so much more. but I'm no longer who I once was, bound to you as I've become. I will teach you what I can, but the knowledge that will expand the bounds of your soul, that you'll have to hunt for yourself.
Before I go, what is it you did to your eyes exactly?
Something that will make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead.
I think that should have been you did to my eyes exactly. Anyway.
Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is source, and in source it is, immortally so. You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger. Best of luck, Sibyl.
So we now have two ways of finding out information about the dead. We have the ability to eat them, and we have the ability to see them. That's cool. Okay. Hello?
A man's spirit stands before you, clad in scholarly dress. When your eyes meet, he staggers back, terrified.
Sweet Armadia, why do you test your chronicler so, haunting me with spirits? Am I cursed? Has the goddess turned her back on me?
Well, you are dead while I am not.
The chronicler shudders, looking sick to his stomach.
Again. This again. I sleep, then I wake, and another piece of the world is gone. The Empress. It was her. It was that armor. I died for it, and now I'm trapped here. I died. Oh, Armadia. Why can't I escape? Why is there never a way out?
I want to know more about you.
Me? I archived Rivellon's history. I used ink to immortalize greatness on the page. A lizard empress sought my services. She needed an ancient design restored from a damaged text. She told me the design was brilliant. When the armor was forged, the empress showed it to me, and she trapped me inside. Consumed me. If it wasn't for me, the armor wouldn't exist at all. This is my fault.
I will break you free if you know the way.
If I knew the way, I'd shout until every god heard me. But I have no idea. I simply want this to end.
The chronicler puts his head in his hands, collapsing in silent defeat.
Okay. Can I leave? No, not out that way. Do I speak to you again to leave?
Go now, Sibyl. Rivellon and its masters await.
Oh, right, I use this. I see. Okay.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What do you know?
I'm going to ignore the burning in my lungs and explain what happened. My god is hiding within me now, my new power and the masters of the source.
She sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
I'm going to brush off her concern. Actually, I'm not sure about the hornpipe. I've been threatened with a hangman's jig before.
If I were looking for a master of mirth, you would be ideal. Alas, there are no masters of source here. The river of my source has been dammed. My link to the font from which it flows, severed. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Okay. I'm gonna rub my hands together. Now this sounds like fun.
These are the kinds of creatures that grew bored pulling the legs from spiders and so moved on to people. Fun is not the word I would choose. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
I can't hide the concern on my face. You don't seem well.
And you do not seem to be paying attention. Sorcerers, evil, controlling your source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell. Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters.
Where can I find these masters?
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource, but do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Well, I'll be back as soon as possible. Oh, you want to speak?
Quercus, what are you looking at? Egad, stop gawking at the shield. You ought to be quite used to such journeys into that stone realm by now. Meanwhile, the acorn draws nearer. I read through some tomes I saw that cranky old lizard carry. Some fascinating leads, but nothing like the power we need to stop the Knights of Dre and their wicked plot.
I'm gonna nod at the scroll. It sounds like you're being diligent, at least.
Yes, well, we all do as we must. Yes, Quercus, obviously our gargantuan friend is doing its best too. That goes without saying. I owe our shield my life several times over. I hardly need to grovel and thank it each time. I'm sure it knows I appreciate it. Now, if you're quite finished ogling your favorite long-legged scratching post, we need to get on and save the world already.
Okay. Hello.
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you. She seems surprised.
You can see me. A godwoken in my presence. You honor me.
Who are you?
I am the Meister's apprentice. I study under her, but I do not learn. I hear tales of the ritual, of what lies beyond. Such wonders, such powers. I decide to pursue them myself. Meister tells me it cannot happen, that I am not godwoken. But in my heart, I know I'm special. I try. I burn the root. I breathe the smoke and it burns me back. No air fills my lungs, only fire. When the darkness falls, I cannot cry out. I leave my life behind with a shameful whimper.
Why did you risk such a thing if you were aware of its dangers?
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
It is hard to hear of such power and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special. But I am not special. I am dead.
Alright, I will take my leave. Let's do that. And then let's head over to the source. There we go. And then we will refill the pool as well. Okay. Also, I just realized that, yes, that is the new spell in there because I have an extra spell slots. But we're going to unequip that for now. And then remove that. Just for now. Okay. And this doesn't use any source points, but you do have to keep casting it. Huh. I can see how they've optimized this for... They reuse this in Baldur's Gate 3 effectively. Like, they used Speak to Dead for a very similar purpose. I think it's very effective. Yeah. It's effective in the same way that eating the legs and things is effective. It gives you a little view into dead people without necessarily you having to interact with them and kill them. Yeah, it's intriguing. Anyway, what I'm going to do between episodes is I'm going to go and I'm going to sort our inventory, and I'm going to try and make it more permanent than it's been. I'm going to try and like properly sort it and get rid of things and work out what we should pick up, what we shouldn't pick up, and all of that sort of stuff. Then, when we come back next time, we're probably going to have to sell some things, but I'm also going to speak to all of our party members, because I realized we haven't done that yet, so we should speak to them all and see what they're thinking. Also, when you were talking about speaking to the other Godwoken, I was actually thinking there, actually, out of our party, the only one which would have a god speak to them, right, would be the Red Prince. Actually, no, Amadia spoke to Fane previously, I guess, but it's not in the same way. And then you have you, who no gods are speaking to. So we have an interesting mix, right? We have, like, our contemporary, who is a lizard, so is naturally our rival. We have somebody who's on the same level-ish as the gods. And then you have somebody who the gods, like, naturally are afraid of. So it's an interesting combo that we've ended up with. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.